So first visit, been to Kununurra a couple of times, but never been to Ivanhoe Crossing. So this area was closed for a while. I think it was to repair the bridge here, but it's a key route to go from one side of town to the other. But one thing got to be careful of here is big giant salties. Now you don't cross this by foot, and I'm not going to I'll cross with my RAV, but in here there's saltwater crocodiles, and you know, you've got all lovely bird life and stuff, but the last thing you want to be taken is by a 5-metre salty. I mean, there's a reason these things have hung around since the dinosaurs, and they're an absolute apex predator, and I probably one watching me right now. I'd say there's a fair chance that there's a couple of local ones that hang around here, and probably wouldn't be too far away. Now, I'm not too keen to go much further than this. Stuff that. But I've taken a pano just here earlier. They were 30-second shutters. So for the 6, you know, it's a fair whack to be waiting and getting a shot. But anyhow, it's a stunning spot. It is an amazing spot. You might see that I'm sweating. It's 36 degrees and it's 9:30 in the morning. Humidity's up to about, I don't know, 75%. So as I just keep looking through these mangroves here, I just think there's a bloody crocodile shit hanging around. Far out. Now, apologies for the audio. I hope the audio is pretty good. I do have a Rode lav and the Rode Go stuff, but I didn't know that the GoPro 9 didn't have a headphone jack. So I didn't buy the media mod attachment, and I didn't do my research enough. I didn't do enough research, should I say. And yeah, I missed out on the media mod. So we've just got the generic audio that comes through the GoPro 9. But I don't know, we haven't got those Polaroids on, but there is archerfish down there. You can see just down in the corner here, there's archerfish in the water. The archerfish can scoot across the very top of the water, and they're very flat-headed, and they can spit out from the top of their head, or from their mouths obviously, and then spit out at insects and lizards or whatever, and shoot them down from a leaf and drop them into the water, and then that's how they get their food. So that's pretty neat. You know, crickets and other insects and stuff. Nah, I think I pushed my luck staying here. I don't know, I'm a bit of a wuss. There probably hasn't been a croc here for a while, but I'm not going to push my luck. Anyway, today there's a bit of storm activity out to the east, to Lake Argyle way, so I'll make my way out there. But really just going to go and get a few shots of you know, the general landscapes around the place. It's straight in the middle of the day, probably not the best time to be doing it. Actually, it is the worst time to be doing it. But we'll have a bit of a look around and just enjoy the place. You! Well, here we are on location. We got pretty awesome looking storm right there. Look at that. And that's pretty specky. Beautiful structure all the way through it. There's all bolts and lightning coming in front of it. I do know the risks here. Obviously, I'm out in front of this, got some big towers, and she's pretty. I'm going to get a panorama. I'll talk to you soon. Pretty spectacular here. Woo! Another couple. This thing's starting to form up now. Better just start packing my car a little bit. So there's going to be a bit of a beeline, I think. Look at that. Holy moly. Well, the structure underneath. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another big CG comes out from the top. Holy moly! Huge! I just disappeared to this hill up here, but people look out on that. There were three massive strikes. Woo! Fuck, where'd that hit? Holy moly. That was intense. Those last 30 minutes or so. And there it goes, progressing along the Cockburn. So there was a CG about 30 seconds after I set up that came out from way, somewhere up there, and then bang, multi-fork about halfway between me and the Cockburn Range, and gave an almighty crack. And I didn't capture it. I didn't have a trigger on. I ran out without any gear pretty much, and went to go handheld pretty much and missed it. Can't believe it, but just in a mad rush. But anyway, got the memory. Incredible close CGs on that southern side of the Cockburns near Emmett Gorge there. That was phenomenal. So here we go. So that was a pretty intense storm. Fired up unexpectedly in the last couple of minutes of it crossing over me. Yeah, insane. I mean, but this is what I chase for, to see this sort of stuff. This is Mother Nature at an absolute rawest. But I mean, those sounds that you get, you can't get that anywhere else. You have to experience it out in the field, with the light, with the smells, with the sight. I mean, having a look at this, I mean, the sunset's just got to be bull dust here tonight. All the yellow cloud, and then behind me here, we got my Ravi, we got my master's cloud there. I've only got my 645 set up at the moment, but look at that. I mean, seriously. That's bullshit, isn't it? Amazing. I'll sign off and try to get a couple of photos. Woo! Oh, wow. Look at this sunset. It's going crazy. Absolutely stunning. Wow. Oh, capture some wicked bolts. So I've got my 135mm on now, so I'm zooming in on that area in there, and some bolts right on top of the Cockburns. So I'm really excited. They look great. Oh, they look great on the back of the camera. So I'll edit those and put them up, but well, this will be a part of a vlog, so you might be able to see them, but I might put them up at the end of the video. Stunning. Oh, you can't beat that. That is just wicked. Seriously. Wow. So I keep my car running because it's pretty stinking hot. I'd like to have a bit of a breeze. It's pretty warm still. Wow, got some great bolts right on the Cockburn Range there. Mother Nature putting on another show up here in the Kimberley. Far out. I mean, if I don't see another storm for the rest of the season, I don't care. This was stunning. Not only did I have bolts landing, you know, very close, stupidly close to me, big dog legs coming out on the southern side of Emmett Gorge, or the southern side of the Cockburn Range. I truly wish I had a sound recorder. I'm spewing I didn't invest in one on this trip, because the sounds I got out of those were some of the most cleanest, most beautiful sounds. There was no wind except for these massive cracks of thunder. Oh, still frothing over it. Absolutely frothing over that sound. It was just wicked. Anyway, so la vie. Oh, there's a bit more stuff up in here. I think it's a bit of anvil crawlers and stuff happening up in this area, but down in here, look at that. All right, I'm gonna get a pano of this because she's sexy. She's damn sexy.